When you don't feel the best of you, what do you want to do? You want to crawl down and you want to give up. You want to just stay there forever as long as somebody else doesn't see you. You want to be invisible. But in this world, you have to fight through. You have to speak up. You have to speak out in order to be heard. Yes, acknowledge this moment when you don't feel the best of yourself. And it's so okay not to be okay. That's when your story starts. Today we have a special guest who has a voice that she's going to bring the message in this community through her life, through her journey, that she inspires every girl out there, every woman, not to give up, not to stay in that position. We have Miss Tanisha today. She's a top model coach with a story that is going to absolutely inspire your life today. You look amazing,
Thanks,
right?
Ilona.
I love when woman knows how to celebrate herself.
Thank you.
It takes a while. I want to know what prompted you to be a woman you are today. What story would you like to share with us that you maybe faced, that you found yourself in a rock bottom?
Well, you know, I've never been in a place where I felt like I was at the rock bottom, but I've been in a place where I didn't feel like I always fit in, okay? So I decided I was gonna own my uniqueness. Sometimes I was told, you know, you don't look black enough. You know, you're kind of light skinned. What are you? What are you mixed with? Who are you? And I'm like, okay, I can show you better than I can tell you, okay? And that's kind of how my image developed. My mother would always say, you dress a little different than other people. And you know what I would say? Good.
That's right.
Good. I'm glad. And so within my youth, when I was younger, I decided to tell myself, I'm going to own dressing a little odd. I'm going to make them stare. Okay? I'm going to give them a reason to talk about me, and they don't even know that that's actually bigging me up. That's giving me confidence, because you're taking your time to talk about me and how I'm dressing. And to this day, my clothes, my hair, all of that is a part of that confidence. It's a part of bringing myself up, uplifting. And that's how it kind of started.
I absolutely love when you said that when people talk about you. That's what I say. You know, if you talk about me, I'm in the center of your attention.
Right.
Good or bad, talk about me all you want.
Agreed.
If I give you the reason, go for it. Look at my social media, talk about me if I take your time. And I love that you recognize who you are, your voice. Your voice matters, right? Your story matters. And how many women out there, right, lock themselves in this company of the misery, and mediocrity is as well, because mediocrity also loves company, and we feel so comfortable in the mediocrity because we blend in. Nobody talks to us about that. And as a girl, I always wanted to be just like everybody else, but today, praise God, my wish did not come true. Just
I
like
love
yours.
that. And you know what? Sometimes the things that we put on ourselves, we don't even realize it. And I've never wanted to blend in. I'm like the total opposite. I decided very, very young, and it may be because I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, the history in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and just the unfortunate, you know, incidences that we've had, you know, throughout our history. Of Black Wall Street, of course, been burned to the ground. And, you know, I have some Indian, I'm Native, I have Cherokee. And so I never was considered the normal American girl, right? So, and I had to say, you know what? I was born and raised in this country, okay? And it doesn't matter if I'm not the American girl next door, you know? I'm the all-American. I'm not the all-American. And I decided to be proud of that. I was proud that I was different. I was proud that I was unique and that I stood out. And so I never felt that fitting in was my calling. So I left my hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma at 19, away from my family, and I moved to New York. I moved to New York at 19 without my family. That was a huge step. And that was also me saying to myself, you have big dreams and no one's going to live those dreams, baby, better than you. I had to live my own dreams. I couldn't wait for someone else to say, go for it, you can do it. I didn't need a cheer team. I was my own cheerleader.
That's right.
I am still my best cheerleader. And at my company, a lot of my clients, a lot of my models, I cheer them on hard. I cheer them on because some of us, okay, I wasn't one of those that needed people to cheer me on, but some of us need that. Some of us need that reassurance that things are going to be okay. I can do this. I can achieve this. It's okay to be different. Some people need that reassurance, and not everyone has that. Even within their own families, you know, even amongst their friends and their siblings or their peers, they don't have that rah, rah, go, go, girl, you know, and I am that one. I will cheer you on, and I will tell you, you can do this. You absolutely can go for it.
My journey of the self-confidence started also very vividly when I started to say no to people.
Right.
When I had to detox my life from the naysayers and the killers of my dreams.
Right.
I had to remove them. It was hard, but I even had to say no to my friends.
Right.
I had to narrow down my circle that I will be paying attention to. Right now, nobody can call me unless they schedule the time.
Oh, go girl.
They can't
Okay.
unless they're people from my circle.
Okay.
They have to make an appointment to talk to me.
Okay.
And like, Ilona, are you available? When are you available
Sure.
so I can talk to you? Because I know that my time is valuable.
Absolutely it
my
is.
time, and I need to like learn where to spend my energy to, because it's all about energy,
It
right?
is.
People just want to come in and
Drain
take
you.
that.
Yes.
They drain you so
Right,
bad.
right.
So how do you protect your energy?
Well, I'll tell you, I have a very small circle. They don't have to make an appointment to talk to me, but my circle is very small as to who I give specific energy to.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I tell myself, is this worth it? Is this worth it? And those are the questions I ask. Is this worth it? When I say, yes, this is worth it, then I'll give a little time and energy. If I say, no, this ain't worth it, this is not even something I need to be engaging or even reply to or even give a response, then that's how I started asking myself that question. Is this worth my time? Okay? And that's a different aspects of my life. And also making just smart decisions. You know, sometimes you gotta weigh, okay, if I go right, what's gonna happen? If I go left, what's gonna happen? And sometimes we already know the answer. And you just gotta choose what's best for you and not best for others. What's best for you? Don't worry about, oh, if I don't do this, they're gonna be mad at me or upset with me. Who cares, honey? They'll get over it, all right? So I had to start asking myself questions. That's how I started. And I do want to say one thing. It's a great story. So the lip color that I have on today is called Bougie. It's actually called Bougie. And the lady that developed this is local. She's in Minnesota. And the reason why she came up with this is because when she was younger, people would make fun of her because she had these big, bold lips. And she had an issue thinking something was wrong. And guess what, baby? She done turned into a brand called Lip Esteem. Own who you are. Own who you are.
Oh my gosh, this is just, that's what I'm talking about, you know, the women who really understands who they are.
Yes.
Even those who talked about her,
Right.
she got their attention.
Yes.
And that's great about that, and it's just fantastic. And that's what I want to bring, that voices, you know, there's room in this planet for
Yes.
everyone.
For everyone.
Big, small, dark, light, you know, blonde, you know, short hair, long hair, women, men, everyone.
Yes.
Everyone has a voice, everyone has a story. It would be such a nice way if we acknowledge our worth.
Absolutely. And I have a
and
daughter.
not blend in.
Right. I have a daughter, she's 10, and I have a
Oh.
son who's 31. He's 31. And I've taught both my children, one is a boy, one's a girl, both my children, be you, and you get to choose who your friends are. Don't let your friends choose you. You choose who you want to be friends with, okay? And that's okay. If you don't have a lot of friends, quality is better than quantity, baby, in any way you look at it.
Perfect. The person who can say no to others can also say yes to no. So it's pretty much, it's a power. It's right power. I wanted to take the moment and talk about to the woman out there who has this dream, but she's full of fear around her. The voices that is really making her dreams so little. tell her what she needs to do to break through.
Do you remember when you were a kid and you were afraid of the dark? Look at where your life is now. Do you still sleep with a nightlight? No. Okay? So you can overcome your fears. If you can overcome not sleeping in the dark without a nightlight, your world is just as bright as the next day. So just remember that. Okay? You don't sleep with a nightlight. You're no longer afraid of the dark. Fear is your power. Overcome it.
That's excellent. And today I want to tell you this. Be who you are, because everyone else is already taken. This is Ilona from ILONA TV. Have a great day and be you.